You're listening to the Sales Focus Podcast, your go-to for developing high-performing teams, next-level sales skills, and real results. It's time to get focused. Welcome back to the Sales Focus Podcast. I'm your host, Tony Horwath, founder and CEO of Sales Focus. Today, I want to talk about something very exciting within Sales Focus. We're rolling out some new services to our clients, but these are services we've been doing for the past 30 years. As you may well know, we are the leading provider of sales outsourcing solutions across the world. What that means is we build and manage dedicated sales teams for companies of all sizes and all industries, inside sales and outside sales. Our focus has always been, how do we help our clients grow? How do we get you to the next level of growth? What we've discovered, though, in the past year or 2 years, a few things. One, not everyone wants to outsource their sales team. They want to keep it in-house. We understand. The other thing is maybe they can't afford sales outsourcing, or maybe they just don't understand sales outsourcing or haven't heard about sales outsourcing. So over the past 28 years now, we have launched thousands of organizations, small companies, large Fortune 500 organizations, companies from all over the globe who want to get into the U.S. market. Whether it's feet on the street or inside sales, our job, generating revenue, getting information out to your clients, and generating intelligence that provide you the insight to take your company to the next level. The services that we're rolling out are the services we've been providing for 30 years. It really comes down to kind of dividing those services up and giving our clients an option to do some of the things that we could do for them or some of the things we've done over the years, but without having to do the full lifecycle or the full sales outsourcing solution. So our services now are broken down into 4 categories. There's sales outsourcing, which we'll always have, always will be, and we'll always be the world leader in sales outsourcing services. The next is our sales management services. So if you have an organization that needs an interim VP of sales or interim sales manager or someone to come in and really implement process on a short term, we can do that for you. The other services is what we call our sales assessment services. This is what we've been doing for our clients over the past 30 years, developing the strategy of going to market, right? Making sure that your organization has all the tools necessary. You have everything in place in order to be successful. So we'll look at everything. We'll look at your marketing campaign. How are you doing your outreach? What's your digital campaign, your SEO, your keywords? We'll look at your process. What does it look like? What's your message? What's your value proposition, your differentiation? What does your ideal client profile look like, and how are you going after that? And what are the steps in the sales cycle to make sure that your salespeople are finding the success you need? So we look at the people. Do they have the right skill sets? It's different selling solutions than selling products. It's a different skill set. And we can implement training techniques that can help you provide them the solutions to make them more successful. So you have people, you have process, and then you have technology. Look at your CRM. Is the CRM built to implement your process? Not do you have to change to fit the CRM? And then KPIs. How are you managing and directing all the key performance indicators that need to be implemented on your salespeople? Your daily tracking. How many doors to hit? How many phone calls to make? Emails to send? Follow-up calls that have to be made? Those KPIs are key in the performance of acquiring the clients that you want to acquire. But you have to set up the right process in order to be able to implement that and really review what our salespeople are doing. It will give you consistent revenue growth and will also allow you to understand where you're finding success. So our sales management services could be just managing your team for a short period of time, or it could be a really in-depth sales and assessment, almost an audit, if you will, to really look internally, peel back the onion and see what you're doing well and see where some areas are where you need some help. The other services are really broken down from that sales assessment. So we'll have a digital marketing capability where we can help you really focus in on those targeted clients. And we can do the recruiting for you. So if the people that you need are not easily identified, or even if you need a large team that's transactional and you have quite a high bit of turnover, that's something we've been doing for many, many years. So our new services are exciting. They're being rolled out right now. We know we can help clients of all sizes. It can be an assessment into a small organization, and then you could take that information and make your own decision. Or you could have us implement it, and we can implement the full life cycle of sales outsourcing, or we could just help you recruit, or we could just help you on the management side and implement process. It really comes down to what you're trying to achieve and what you want to achieve as an organization. Again, our focus is how do we help you get to the next level? How do we help you grow? By acquiring new clients, generating revenue, and getting your information out to the right people. Check in next time for additional tips and tools of what Sales Focus can do for you. Thank you. Bye.